We're live. Hello. What's going on? I actually got a decent amount of sleep last night, so hopefully I'll be in better spirits today compared to yesterday. I mean, I didn't get to sleep until like some ungodly hour, but I actually didn't wake up at 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. rather, so we're doing all right. No dying. Ideally, anyway. Yeah, I'm hoping today isn't just nothing but Star Platinum, but I mean, it is technically the meta pick here, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of it. I said yesterday that I hope I saw a single Silver Chariot, and just for the record, why do I keep having to answer the question of if Star Platinum the world is allowed? Like, I don't want to be mean or anything, but I'm gonna be mean. Are you fucking stupid? Of course it's not. When was Star Platinum the world part of Part 3? How could you have gotten that? Are you an idiot? How did I get that question so many times? Of course you can't use that. That and SCR. I got a few questions about SCR. Like, oh yeah, Silver Chariot Requiem was in Part 3. Did you guys watch Part 3?
You can't participate because you have to work a minimum wage job.
Did you
for
watch
5
that?
hours.
That's brutal. Sorry you can't see you here, Mishki. You could always watch the VOD, and I'll do the highlights as usual, so. I have no idea how anyone could have thought that they could use Star Platinum the World or SCR. Absolutely no clue. Hello, first time here, how to join. You gotta join my Discord, which I don't actually know if it's in the Twitch thing, is it? That might be a problem. But it's in the description of my YouTube stream. If it's not in the Twitch stream, I'll put it there too. If it's not in the Twitch stream, oh, you hear me twice. It's not there. I'll put it there, hang on. But you join my Discord and there's a little link at the, or there's a channel at the bottom called Tournament Joins. And I'll let you know when I'm gonna open that. And if you put your name in there, you might get in. Or, you know, you might not. Okay. Should be at the should be in the info of the Twitch stream now. So that should help. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about a few things. I changed some stuff. Well, I didn't really change it, but I made information more accessible than it was before. So hopefully we don't run into some of the same problems as we did earlier. Earlier today, I added tournament info to the bottom of the Discord, which you all should be able to see. And in tournament info, it gives you information about how to join, when tournaments are, and how some of the tournament stuff works. Because we keep having people leave after they lose 2 stocks in the first game. Because they don't understand that there's a loser's bracket, I guess. I don't know. But people keep leaving when they lose a match. When you lose a match, don't leave. Please. You just DQ yourself, and you make everyone's life, like, harder. Because I gotta figure out where you went, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, they left. Well, I didn't know. But yeah, don't leave. Unless you like have to leave. But if you had to leave, then you shouldn't have entered to begin with. I don't get it. But whatever. I'm not going to talk about it as much this time. This is the point where those of you who have been here before can tune out for 5 minutes, by the way. But I'm not going to cover too much this time around because it's more of that information is available on the Discord, but I'm just going to read through it because people are blind and can't read. So I'll just go through tournament info first. First off, tournaments are on Fridays. They're at around 3 or 4 p.m. EST, and they always are. This is subject to change, though. I might change it to Saturday soon because people have been asking me about that a lot, so that might happen. In order to join the tournament, I'm not even going to talk about that. Tournament matches are 2-stock double elimination. That means if you lose both your stocks in a match, you still have a chance in the loser's bracket. So if you lose the first match, don't leave because you're not out of the tournament yet. And if you do get into the tournament, make sure that after you finish your game, you post the results in hashtag match results report, which will be a channel in the viewer tournament thing that you'll see if you get in. It makes my life a lot easier, so make sure you read that channel. Rules: don't go too far from where you're playing. That's pretty self-explanatory. Don't run outside the bounds. I'll talk about the bounds in a minute. All stands and abilities are allowed is not relevant in this tournament because you can only use Part 3 stands. By the way, you can only use Part 3 stands. Don't enter the tournament if you don't have a Part 3 stand. Thank you. But in respects to Part 3 stands, you can use whatever you want. Rage, time stop, as many times as you want. Interrupting an ongoing game will automatically disqualify you, so don't attack people while they're playing or like run through their matches. And attacking me while I'm spectating a game will also get you disqualified. Pretty simple stuff. Now, with that, I am gonna go ahead and show you where the areas of play are, as I always do. First one's in the middle here, pretty simple stuff. Second one is all the way in that corner by the tunnel to the train station, just like right outside the tunnel. The next one is in the corner by the bow salesman over that way, in that right-hand corner. Next one is by Trish, the Trish NPC, all the way in that back left corner. And finally, the last area is by the bridge and the Ibakio NPC to the castle. Know those places, because if I tell you to go play somewhere and then you don't go there, then we're going to be in trouble. With that, though, rules are finished. I don't think I have anything else to say. So, I suppose I'll open the tournament joins and we'll kick things off as fast as I can get things started. Uzu should add private server controls? I wish, my friend. Also, I missed a donation, sorry. I think it was a Prime sub from Zago, thank you. And I don't know if I missed anything else. Doesn't look like it. If I missed donations or subs or something, let me know, because I get distracted during the tournament and I just tone everything out.
When is next build or bust?
Whenever they fix the game. Alright, channel's open. The reason there hasn't been a Builder Bust stand review or any of that as of late is because I can't play 1v1s, so I can't get footage. I mean, I can play 1v1s, but it feels horrible. So I haven't been playing it. I haven't played YBA seriously for more than like a half hour, maybe, maximum, for like a month. I can't do it. It's having the stand summon lag every single time someone summons their stand is incredibly frustrating, and it makes playing those modes incredibly difficult.
Eclipse
very
says
annoying.
this awesome game you should try. It's called Battlefield 4, and I think it's a fun game you should play.
Yo,
You'll thank me
Exelon! That's crazy, dude. I don't think I've ever played that game before. That's nuts! Damn! I should try that. Ending the stream right now. We're gonna play some Battlefield 4. That sounds fun. Thanks for the 4 months, Exelon. Alright, I'm gonna close the channel now. Channel is closed. Thanks for the Prime Vix. One of these days I'm gonna accidentally hand out like the community manager role. It has like the same color, so I've scrolled past it a few times. I've not accidentally clicked it quite yet though. Hopefully that does not happen. Almost there. I always love when I go through here and I see like blocked user or one blocked message, and I just laugh to myself. I smile on the inside whenever I see one blocked message in the in the tournament chat or the tournament joins thing. Like, you fucked up. Don't be that guy. If you're in the tournament, you'll be able to see the tournament chat, tournament code, and match results report. You'll also still be able to talk in tournament joins. The people that are talking in tournament joins right now, you're not paying attention. Because you guys are in. I tried a Roblox game called YBA. It's pretty fun. That's slipped past my mind. I haven't thought about playing that. Maybe in the future sometime I'll give that a shot. How do I gain permission to join the tournament chat? I closed the channel, so you can't now. Thank you. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I apologize. Kais? I don't know. It's my bad. And Big Red for the Prime. That second one's a lot easier. Have I heard of Project Star? I have. I've heard some good things about it. But I don't know too much. I also heard that YouTubers can get in, so maybe I'll give it a go. People say it has skill trees and stuff, which is good news for me. But who knows if I'll play it or not. I see an Anubis, which makes me happy. That means there will be at least one not Star Platinum. That'll be good. Hey, possibly Loaf, I heard you wanted to be a moderator. I can't moderate the chat while I'm doing this, and I need more moderators. I didn't hear that, by the way. I just made that up. Same thing for YouTube chat. Unfortunately, the problem with making or getting moderators is that I can't. It's not very often that I see, especially for YouTube, it's not very often I see the same people on a lot of my streams over and over again. It's usually different people, which means I don't trust anyone. I also have trust issues, so that probably doesn't help either, I would imagine. Twitch doesn't like to work with me, though. Can be a little bit frustrating. Nah, I've never thought about doing tournaments for YBA. I'm setting up the bracket, by the way. That's why we're just like standing here doing nothing. For anyone that's confused. I think we're gonna get double digits of Star Platinums today.
Can the next themed tournament be a part 4 only?
Maybe, but it would be nothing but Star Platinum the world. And I've had so I've had some skepticalities when it comes to. That's not a word, by the way. But I've been skeptical a few times when I've done the themed tournaments. But if I did that, I can guarantee you it would be Star Platinum the world everywhere. And also, Star Platinum the world would just automatically win against any other stand in that part. So it would not be very much fun to play or watch, I would imagine. Could do part 4 minus Star Platinum the world. Might be a thing we do, but. Some really hard to pronounce names this time around. Should be fun. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, we're one short, but that's fine. That is A-okay with me. It's better than normal, so you know what? I can't start the tournament. I have to wait for the bracket to generate. Nah, you can't get in. It's too late. Tournament joins are closed, my friend. The lucky arrow spawns and you have a notifier in the middle of the match and you abandon it. Well, I don't have the item notifier on this account, so I won't be doing that. But if you did abandon your own match to get a lucky arrow, that'd be kind of funny. I don't know if I'd respect that, but you know what? Do what you gotta do. You did get disqualified for sure. Why would the world over heaven count as a part 3 stand? No! What would even make you think that? Like, man, I can't. I can't with you guys. In my announcement, I specifically said that the world over heaven wouldn't be allowed. Come on! Shit's not shit's not there. Also, there's a silver chariot, so I can die happy. Okay. Now we can start things, finally. Let's get... Oh, never mind. It vanished. Never mind, we can't start things. Fucking challenge is a shitty website. Kill me. Ah. Come on, load. Will the casual SBR theme happen in the future? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, now we're gonna start it. Let's get Freezing and Just Levi over at the tunnel to the train station. Monk and Noob, you guys are gonna be by the bow salesman. Vix and Daisuke, you guys, I don't know if that's pronounced right, either of them, but you guys are gonna be by the Trish NPC. And then Awesome and Christo, you guys are going to be in the middle right now. All right, cool. So Awesome and Christo, we've got, of course, Star Platinum and Star Platinum, but again, shocking stuff. But it looks like Christo's got a skin. So that's some, you know, that's gonna give him a very heavy leg up here, because everyone knows that skins equals wins, which is not a new concept. Obviously, if you've ever played Counter-Strike Global Offensive, you would know that skins give you wins just by default. So I think that Christo's probably gonna win this game by default, but I could be wrong. You never really know. Just gonna sit here for a little bit. You're betting $10 on Hermit Purple Requiem? I don't know if that's a great call with all the Star Platinums around. Just saying. Just as a oh, did I just enable low graphics? Oh, fuck my life. I meant to turn off the HUD. Well, that's unfortunate. I hope it actually lets me back in the game this time. Last time we just like sat there and it didn't let me back in.
Do you agree that Jun Enrico has skill issue?
I'm gonna pretend I know who that is. I don't know who that is. All right, well I didn't crash this time around, so that's good. That's the right button. And I said I got enough sleep last night, right? Not. Maybe not. Okay. This time for sure. I wonder if they know that, like, they're supposed to start. Think they know that? Going with probably not. I'm not gonna count them off or anything. Okay, so we're gonna start things. Looks like Christo's gonna start off with a Starfinger. Gonna grab the inhale right afterwards. Is gonna block that second Starfinger. Goes for the kick barrage. Maybe a little bit of a questionable pick in this matchup. If you're using Aura Kicks, it's really not a great option, considering the fact that if you do have the Aura Kicks active, at the very end of it, the enemy can just time skip out, so you don't get too much damage off of it. And honestly, a lot of the time you just get punished for throwing Aura Kicks out, at least in my experience of playing Star Platinum. We're gonna see another, oh yeah, and you can also get parried really easily. The World did get a buff on its Kick Barrage a little while back, which made it so it basically came out instantly, but Star Platinum's Kick Barrage is still just as slow to come out as it was before, making it pretty easy to parry. It does have the zzzp sound, so a really easy move to parry just in general. Both of them popping Rage here. I haven't been paying too much attention to the damage numbers, but there's a good block from Awesome for sure. Throws out a barrage. Very strange option to throw the barrage out there, but it looks like that Christo is going to be able to block the entirety of the whole rest of the barrage, but is going to eat a combo after it anyway. That was a lot of damage there, and definitely potentially putting Awesome in favor here. Here's another inhale.
Let's agree.
Not nearly as much damage off of that inhale that Awesome was able to get off of his. Two more whiffed Starfingers, and we're just seeing a lot of safe M1s being thrown out. Not so safe with the Starfingers though. It's really not that it's not that hard to block the Starfinger, but it's also relatively hard to punish because the move is a very low end lag move. Awesome's gonna pop a time stop here, not gonna work out. as Christo's simply gonna, what's that move called? Stand jump. Just gonna stand jump away, make it basically a moot issue there. Now, another Starfinger coming out, not gonna work out. Does land the Starfinger, opts to go for the inhale, definitely the right option there. Manages to grab an eye gouge, some more M1s, and a jawbreaker right afterwards. And I think that's going to seriously put Awesome in the... Oh, okay. Awesome wins the kick barrage trade as well. At this point, we're just seeing Christo run away as best as he can. Maybe waiting for cooldowns to come back. Didn't get too much off of that inhale. But I think that Awesome is probably winning the match so far, but I'm not entirely sure by just how much. We're going to see another Starfinger. Isn't going to be able to capitalize anything off the Starfinger. Oh, there's a parry coming out from Christo and a parry coming out from Awesome. Both not able to use that kick barrage effectively. Another Starfinger goes for the inhale, and there's the first stock with Awesome wrapping it up. I think the main issue with that match, that first stock coming out there...
2 in chat if I pro B.
All right, lots of ones. He sucks. I don't even know who said that, but they suck. Anyways, so I think what we saw a lot of there is the cooldowns really just not working too well in the favor of Christo, because Christo was trying to run away to get his cooldowns back, but while he was running away, he was consistently getting clipped over and over again by Awesome's M1s especially. Just constantly getting hit by those six or so damage M1s is definitely... it's definitely going to slowly add up damage over time. And even if you get bigger combos, it's not going to matter if you've been chipped down by M1s over and over again. Another Starfinger coming out, does grab the jawbreaker, doesn't go for the inhale. I'm not sure if Awesome had the inhale off of cooldown just yet, but doesn't opt to go for it. Here comes a kick barrage, not going to land anything off of it, but does not get punished. Starfinger being a really good option to punish the kick barrage for sure. That looks like a kick barrage that didn't work out there. But Starfinger's a great option to punish kick barrage because it has such a ridiculously long range that you can actually just go in right as soon as that last hit's about to land and get a free hit. So, I think we've seen a few attempts at that, but it hasn't worked out every single time. Here's a kick barrage, is going to get blocked, dashes out of that last hit, the last hit being pretty bad. Does hit the Starfinger, though, and I think that Christo's got the rage active and Awesome doesn't, which might put Awesome at a pretty hefty disadvantage, but he is going to get this combo. All right, goes for the kick barrage. Can't time skip out. They can't time skip out there because they're getting hit by... Oh, what do you call it? They're getting hit by the kick barrage, and since they have the rage active, they're not able to time skip because it'll activate their time stop. So that's some free damage there. Does go for the barrage. I guess that Awesome missed his barrage earlier because we did not see him barrage back, but he is going to grab the barrage right now. Only doing 0.9 though because the huge difference of having rage versus not having rage. I knew we were going to see another barrage there. 1.1 damage. Ooh, that was a really good catch there. Does manage to stop the jawbreaker and grab a barrage right afterwards. Another Starfinger. Ooh, that was some hefty range on that. Christo gonna get some decent damage off of that inhale, but probably not as much as he wanted to. And now we're seeing the reverse of earlier. Awesome has his rage active, and Christo does not, which means Christo's going to be taking more damage in this scenario, and Awesome's going to be taking less damage. Does opt to go for that kick barrage, a defensive option there. Not quite going to play out, but also not going to get punished for it. So overall, not a bad trade. At this point, Christo trying to just be careful, doesn't want to be taking too much damage from Awesome is his rage active, and I don't know how that inhale managed to catch, but he does manage to confirm an eye gouge off of it, but Christo being able to use that barrage does panic barrage himself out and be able to block right afterwards, but it looks like he's still taking damage, and there it is. The Starfinger's going to wrap up that second stock, and Awesome is going to take it over Christo. I hope I was saying the right, yeah, I was saying the right names. I was kind of worried that I was talking about the wrong people the whole game. That would have been worrying. It also would have been pretty funny. I think that was the most solid first match we've seen in a while. Usually it's like a blowout or just incredibly boring, but that was good. Let me see what I missed. Donations wise was just something about this Jun Enrico guy. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I appreciate the money, though. Money's cool. I like money. Okay. Daisuke one over there. Thank you for that. And Levi one over there. Cool. Awesome. Okay, let's get Thembot. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I apologize. And those that you guys go to the bridge by the castle. Let's get.
I
Man.
hope you have good strem.
Nah, that Equalize thing is dead.
One.
I killed the Equalize, it's gone. And let's get just Levi and Game or G3ME. I have no idea. These names are hard. G3 and Levi and just Levi, you guys in the middle. And then Jojo, Grind, and Awesome, you guys go to the tunnel by the train station. That'll work. Okay, so we've got G3 and Levi. G3's got Anubis here, and I think Levi has Star Platinum, yet another skin. Same skin as last time, I'm fairly certain. Does go for the kick barrage. It tries to avoid it because G3 knows that Levi's got the counter, and if the... Or no. I'm gonna confuse this all game. Levi's the one with Star Platinum. Levi, knowing that G3 has got that counter and is going to try to use it on the kick barrage, doesn't actually get away with it. I think an interesting thing that we could potentially see in this matchup, I don't know if we'll see it. I haven't seen it very often. There's that counter coming out. Doesn't quite work out. But since Inhale does 0 damage, but actually does do damage, I'm pretty sure that you can counter it, so we might see that. Doesn't quite get the combo there, is going to get that Enraged Fury canceled,
Hey,
goes for the
Eclipse.
Curse Imbued Slice, and that is going to work out there.
I feel uncomfortable with any other stand than
Ooh,
Airsmith.
that was a good
Keep up the
that was a good
content.
catch right there with the
Best
Starfinger.
YBA 2
Lots
will
of damage here, and that's going to wrap up the first stock from G3. That's going to put Levi up 1-0, and it looked pretty. It didn't look pretty good, It did not look pretty, so we'll see if G3 is going to be able to bring this one back. $5 from Husky. Hey, Clip said I couldn't attend. Feel uncomfortable with any other stand than Aerosmith. You... Rusk! Aerosmith sucks! I swear to God, dude. We're going to see the time stop right off the bat here. It's going to get a lot of damage off that time stop, which is going to put G3 at a serious disadvantage. Levi getting even more damage. There's another block break. Does get another eye gouge, and that was like a 1 combo. That cleans it up. Levi taking it with a clean 2-0. Okay.
No, it doesn't stop hash main Airsmith.
Let's get who's not playing right now? They're playing. Let's get Monk and Vix in the middle. That match was faster than I thought it would be. Vix is nowhere to be found. He's vanished. Did he quit? No. Is that him? Crisis averted. Okay, more Star Platinums. What a huge surprise. I hope that all the non-Star Platinums don't just get immediately knocked out, but we shall see. Actually, you know what? This is losers bracket, so this is 2 people who lost with Star Platinum. So One star platinum is going down in this match here, no matter what. We're gonna see. I'm imagining they're both boxing. Not hugely surprising, considering that boxing's pretty universally agreed upon to be, well, the best spec in the game, honestly, but definitely the best spec for Star Platinum. We are going to see a nice jawbreaker there from Vix after a few M1s. Does go for that the Starfinger there, and it's not going to work out. He is going to cop a jawbreaker, take a pretty decent combo there because of the block break, and okay, not going to catch him on the oh, no. Oh, that is not good. Does catch him on the get up, but Vix not letting go quite fast enough. And we're going to see a lot of damage coming out. There's some more, another block break. So we've seen maybe 3 block breaks on Vix so far. Not looking pretty. Monk making this look easy so far. We'll see if Vix is able to pull it back here. There's a really solid kick barrage. Doesn't quite land as many hits as I'm sure Vix was hoping for, but a good defensive option. Does manage to get Monk off him for a little bit. But right now, Monk just definitely kind of running away with this first stock relatively easily. Does get another jawbreaker. Goes for the Starfinger. Not quite going to play out. And there's Vix using that inhale, but not going to get anything off of it, and then gets his jawbreaker punished with an inhale of Monk's own. Monk not able to fully capitalize off of that. What do you call it? Not able to fully capitalize off of the inhale, but not totally awful. We're going to see Monk popping the rage here. Vix opting to go for a quick... What is that move called? I'm dumb. Stand jump. That's the one. Stand leap, stand jump, whatever. Doesn't quite get him away from Vix and fuck. Players' names are hard. Monk. Bad commentator. Solo commentary is hard. We are going to see a time stop coming out here. I think that there's a good chance that Monk just used that time stop because his rage was about to run out, I would imagine. Here comes a block break. Finally, Vix getting some momentum back here. Is going to get a small combo off of that block break. Not as much as Monk was able to get earlier, but is a decent combo. And there's another block break. So far, we've seen some really... we've seen a lot of block breaks coming out so far on Vix, and he's just not able to quite... Oh, that's a bad catch. Is going to eat a full barrage there and potentially a jawbreaker. Yep, there it is. Jawbreaker afterwards, and it looks like that's going to wrap up the first stock. Definitely so far seemingly in Monk's favor fairly heavily. Somebody raided me? Who did?
Just want to get in the video. Lol, also IDK if it will leave.
Bad timing. Bad timing on that one. I didn't even get to see who was raiding me. Hang on. Starting off the match with the same kind of momentum that we saw last time around, and there's quite a bit of damage. Is going to grab that jawbreaker afterwards. Vix trying to slow down the momentum. Is going to get a not a jawbreaker, an inhale, but going to get another block break. I think we're hitting double digits with the block breaks so far on Vix. Good kick barrage there. Is going to land that final hit. Vix not able to get out of it quite yet. Does go for a kick barrage of his own, but that's not going to play out. There's a quick 6.7 M1. Another block Starfinger. We're seeing a lot of block Starfingers, but I think that the contrary, or the negative side to blocking all these Starfingers is if you're always so block happy, you are going to be eating a lot of block breaks, and that's what we've seen over and over again. It's basically a 50-50 shot. If you block, then you might get block broken, but you also might block Starfingers. So you kind of have to take that risk if you want to try to get out of the combo. We are going to see another jawbreaker there. I think someone has rage active. I'm not sure who it is. We'll be able to tell by the damage just in a minute here. With who? Oh, block break. All right, Vix does have his rage active because you can see that he's taking less damage from Monk here, but that less damage isn't going to mean a whole lot if he's stuck in this big combo. He's going to get out of the combo, doesn't quite land that aura kicks, and there's another block break. Jesus Christ. Gonna grab quite a big combo off of that block break. Goes for the boxing barrage. Vix not barraging back, but does manage to get out of it by dashing backwards. Probably something you should not be able to do, but it's YBA, so anything goes, really. Does grab the final hit of the kick barrage. Doesn't hit any of the previous hits, though. That's 11 free damage. Not a bad situation to be in. Vix looking low on health. Decides to try to pose. Does grab Starfinger there, but isn't able to get anything off of the Starfinger. Tries to get that jawbreaker. Not quite going to play out. Just seeing some M1 trades here, 6.7 damage, not a ton of damage, but certainly not low. Star Platinum being one of the higher destructive power stands in the game. They were both waiting for cooldowns, I would imagine. Vic's going to get that inhale, but it's going to get blocked for the most of it, and Monk is going to tank that final Jawbreaker hit, not getting block broken like Vic's continuously was, which is seriously going to put him ahead because it means he's constantly taking less damage from these combos. And speaking of, there's another block break, and this potentially could wrap up the stock. I'm not sure how much damage has been given out here, but it did not look super pretty for Vix, and after taking that much damage, I can't imagine that it's going super well. Oh, punished off of the Starfinger. There's another Jawbreaker. That's a lot of damage, and I don't know if Vix is bluffing right now or if he actually has a lot of health, because so far he's playing very recklessly based on the amount of damage I've seen him take, so I'm not entirely sure if it's a bluff and he wants Monk to think that he's more confident than he is, or if he actually still has quite a bit of health remaining. Does grab the Starfinger, and it looks like Monk is going to Panic Barrage out, which is going to work out in his favor a little bit, but he's going to eat the barrage afterwards, which is basically setting him up to take some more M1 damage and potentially a Jawbreaker, but that's not going to be happening. So more M1s here, and it looks like, ooh, parry. That's going to be a, yep, good amount of damage. Does manage to get that eye gouge, but doesn't get the Jawbreaker afterwards. Some more M1s coming out from both parties, most of them being landed by Vix, which is going to put him a little bit of ahead, considering that he was behind, but there it is. Monk's gonna wrap up that second stock and take it over Vix 2-0. Now I can actually read some of the stuff that I missed. Okay. Thank you, Zed, for the $1. Appreciate that. Sorry, I just went brain dead there. I don't know what happened. Thank you, Amazing Shark, for the Prime sub. Oh yeah, Zed, you were the one who donated the $1 like in between matches, talking about bad timing. Nano Island, rated with 93 people. Thank you, Nano. I'm sorry I didn't see that. It's my bad. And I think that's it. Oh, no. Husk with the $2. It doesn't stop. Hashtag main Aerosmith. How about hashtag lose every game you play? Aerosmith sucks. All right. Let's see. That match completed. That should be done, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. I'm not sure who's playing where now, which could be an issue. I think we'll be okay. I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. Okay. So, people who are playing. Themrabot and Thos are playing, I believe. Or at least they should be. So if they're over here, they shouldn't be. And if they already played, then they didn't report their match results, so I don't know who won. Nuben Daisuke, I don't think I had play. I don't think there's anyone playing right now, actually. Okay, well, in that case, let's have Jojo, Grind, and Monk. You guys go to the bow and arrow salesman corner guy. Yeah, I know you haven't played I'm Better. You're playing whoever wins the game of them and Thos, but I don't know who won. Because they didn't put it in match results report. You lost? Okay. Make sure you put it in match results report next time. Yeah? So, in that case, let's get G3 and Them. You guys go to the bridge by the castle, and then we'll get I'm Better and those in the middle. G3 left? Oh, fuck me. Well, congratulations on winning then. In that case, Noob and Daisuke go to... Where the hell did I say that? It was either the bow salesman or the bridge. One of those two. You're not playing anyone with them because G3 quit. Yeah, those and...
Should have just called it SP Tourney.
Those and... What's it called? And I'm better. You guys are in the middle right now. We're supposed to be anyway. Should have just called it the Star Platinum Tourney. I know, I was hoping it wouldn't be that. But I knew it would be. I just hoped it wouldn't be. So disappointing. I don't think there's a single in the world. You guys failed me. You all failed me. Thanks for the €2, Super Ninja. He's not paying attention. Noob and Daisuke, you guys go... Fuck, I don't know. Go to the tunnel by the train station. There's probably no one over there. If there are people over there, find one of the other arenas and just play there. I'm missing stuff! Ah! Okay, so, who even is playing here? God damn it. Oh, I'm better than those, and I'm better's got Silver Chariot, so finally... a non-meta man, potentially. Not only are they not using boxing, but they're not using Star Platinum. Never thought it could be done. Here we are. So, I'm definitely not biased in this match. Anyways, those definitely having a pretty severe advantage. We are going to see the Cycle Slash coming out there, which is going to get a little bit of damage. The biggest thing that Silver Chariot struggles with is doing damage. He can get a lot of hits and has pretty good combos, but at the end of the day, Silver Chariot just does not do that much damage. Even when buffed up by Haman, it might not be pretty. There's another Cycle Slash, but I think that one was blocked. You really need to be landing Million Pricks in this matchup. Million Pricks being, well, in any matchup, really. Million Pricks definitely being the best matchup for, or the best move for Silver Chariot, but here's a time stop from Thos. That might be enough to wrap up this stock. I don't know how much damage that, I'm Better has taken so far, but he is going to be able to charge up that Haman, does not get clipped by the rest of that Aura Kicks, and looks like he's going to be able to capitalize with the last shot. Last shot, a move that I barely ever use. I think it's a good move now, especially the fact that you can basically autopilot it by shooting it into the floor. So, not a terrible move, but also not anything to write home about. Is going to panic Barrage out, not going to play out in his favor. I'm Better tanking that entire Star Platinum Barrage. 1 damage Barrage, does also get hit by the Jawbreaker, tries to catch him on Get Up with Starfinger, not working out, and so far, it is not looking good for your boy with Silver Chariot. Not at all. Those wrapping up that first stock with seemingly little to no effort. Right now, I'm Better is going to need a serious comeback in order to get himself back into this game. I'm Better running back with a vengeance, another last shot. Right now, he really just needs one of those big combos, but it's not been working out. Thos has blocked pretty much every single Cycle Slash that he's gone for, and I don't think that I'm Better has landed a single Million Pricks. There's another Million Pricks, does get canceled. Million Pricks' biggest disadvantage is definitely the fact that it gets canceled if you get hit. Not pretty to see, and okay. Had some technical difficulties there, I think, but we're back in it, no problem. Is going to see another last shot, not quite going to connect. Looks like Those decided to go for a kick barrage there, finally landing some moves there. Okay, this is what we need to see. Is it didn't look like he capitalized off of it. The best part about Million Pricks is that even if they block, they still get hit by it, and you can land a block break for free pretty much. Although it's a lot easier with boxing, it is definitely possible with Haman, because Scarlet Overdrive not being a great move, but also definitely being a pretty solid move with that true block break ability. There's another Million Pricks. We're not going to be able to see I'm better capitalized too much off of it, but he is going to get a block break, which is going to lead into a cycle slash, get quite a bit of damage there. Goes for that zoom punch, but it's not quite going to play out in his favor. Here's another kick barrage. We've seen a lot of kick barrages coming out from Those. Not a great move, but he's certainly making it look like a great move, with quite a few hits coming out from that. Here's another last shot. By the way, as a side note, completely unrelated to the tournament, but Silver Chariot has like ridiculous screen shake on every single one of its moves, and it's incredibly obnoxious. So, Uzu, do something about that. Anyways, that won't happen. Regardless, oh yeah, by the way, another completely unrelated to the tournament thing, but everyone was saying that when the beatdown thing came out that that was all me and I did something about that, but you didn't know that that was on Reborn Nova's Twitter, like that animation that he made like 2 months ago. So they've just had that sitting around. So yeah, I didn't do anything. Sorry to disappoint once again. That usually happens. That happened with the Magician's Red thing too. Anyways, I should probably be more invested in the match because I'm Better is actually mounting a pretty solid comeback. We've seen quite a few moves been landed from him and basically nothing from Those, which is going to put him at a significant advantage over Those. Because if Those gets too low on HP, you know that he's going to start going slower, which makes it even easier for I'm Better to land these big combos that Silver Chariot has access to. Here's a Scarlet Overdrive, not quite going to work out. That's the big showcase there of just how much worse Scarlet Overdrive is than Boxing's, what do you call it? Then, oh, okay, that's going to be really good. That million pricks during the time stop is going to stop a lot of the damage. Only gets 3 M1s and an eye gouge, but it's still going to be enough. Even with the million pricks, Those is going to take it over I'm Better. The Silver Chariot hero not able to bring this one home. Okay. No one's finished any games. In that case, I sent Jojo Grind and Monk to play. I know that. So in that case, let's have I'm Better and Freezing. You guys go... I don't think there's anyone by the bridge, right? I didn't send anyone over there. Yeah, there's no one over there. So I'm Better and Freezing. You guys go to the bridge by the castle. And then... let's have... Awesome and Those. You guys are in the middle. I need Noob and Daisuke to finish their games soon or I can't continue with Loser's Bracket. So hopefully, they'll be done soon. Okay. So, we've got Awesome and Those here. I think Awesome definitely put out a more solid showing in his game, at least from what I could have seen, but we're not necessarily going to know the caliber of both players by the matches, considering you also have to consider the power of both opponents, and I'm not entirely sure how much we'll be seeing. I might be eating my words here, though, because Awesome definitely getting a lot of, or Those getting a lot of damage here. Awesome getting that big combo, though. That's the major difference that I think I saw between these two players, is Awesome was able to capitalize a lot more off of his stuns than Those was. Those puts out a lot more pressure in the neutral, lots more M1s, stuff like that, and gets a little bit more chip damage, but when Awesome starts getting those combos, he's really able to capitalize and get as much damage as he possibly can off of them. So I think that we're really going to see the fundamental difference between the two styles of play here. Oh, that's a bad catch. Those getting caught on the get up with a Starfinger. That's going to eat a full barrage and a Jawbreaker right afterwards, and that's going to put Awesome at a pretty huge advantage at the start, starting this match off. That's a lot of damage, and there's another stun, goes into another inhale, and there's yet another eye gouge. Does not get too much off of it, but that's going to cancel Those inhale with the kick barrage and the first stock getting wrapped up by Awesome. Maybe I won't be eating my words after all. Those coming back with a vengeance after that last one, looking to probably looking to get some bigger combos than he's gotten so far, because that's really the only way he's going to be able to put himself back into this match. Make a few less mistakes and get bigger combos, and he's definitely not quite out of it just yet. Is going to go for that kick barrage, though. Maybe a strange time to use it. Oh, okay, going to capitalize off of this. We're going to see... Yes, we are going to see the inhale. That's going to get him a lot more damage than he got previously. Not a perfect combo by any means, but definitely quite a bit of damage. And we are going to see just a small little misstep over there. On Awesome's part, which is going to let Those block, but he's going to get the block break anyway, which is going to give him basically the same amount of damage. Those getting his kick barrage canceled right afterwards. I thought we were going to see a Starfinger there, but I would imagine that Awesome did not have it off cooldown. There's another Starfinger, though, coming out really far away. Does manage to get another block break. There's an Eye Gouge. Doesn't have Inhale off of cooldown quite yet, though, so not going to be able to get a massive combo, but got quite a few M1s off of it regardless. Here's another kick barrage. We've seen basically none of those kick barrages in neutral work out, so I'm not entirely sure why Those keeps going for them. But he is going to get the inhale, which is going to get him a little bit of damage. We're going to see the inhale coming back for Awesome very shortly here, if not back already. And I'm sure that he's going to want to be able to use that, but is going to opt to save it until he can actually get a combo, which is another huge thing that puts the good players apart from the not so good players, is managing cooldowns. If you just throw out your cooldowns whenever you have them, then when you actually need them, they won't be available to you. And so that's why we've seen Awesome a lot of these matches. He's been waiting, even though he has the inhale, opting to use it only when he gets stuns in order to combo extend and really get that massive damage when he needs it. Another Starfinger, gonna get canceled. Lots of M1s coming out here. There's a good kick barrage from Awesome. Doesn't quite catch the get up. Those able to block with block that Starfinger, and there's another inhale going to whiff just slightly. Here comes the kick barrage. Punish? Nope. Tries to go for the punish, ends up whiffing it, and oh, that's not going to be good. There's a block break. Those gonna grab that Eye Gouge. Some more M1s and maybe an inhale. No, he used his inhale earlier. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Could have had the inhale for that combo, did not have it. There's Awesome getting the Starfinger, does go for the inhale. Here comes the bread and butter. Lots of damage there, and he knocks him in the sewer. KO! Wait, did he die? I hope he didn't die. If he did die, okay, now he's back. If he did die, that would have been really funny. Nope, still in it. Those getting knocked into the sewer. Not a great placement of that sewer grate, but you know what? Is what it is. We are going to see some more M1s coming out here. Those trying to turn down the momentum. Does try to catch him on get up with Starfinger. Not quite going to work. Here's another, is that both of them using kick barrage? No, just Awesome. And finally, Those does time skip out of the last hit of kick barrage. I don't know who wins this trade. Okay, Those does win the trade. Starfinger versus Inhale. Inhale lasts long enough to outlast the stun, so it does give Those a little bit of damage there. And oh, another block break. I think Those is relatively low in health at this point. So just a few more hits from Awesome will probably take it. There it is. Awesome's going to take it over Those. Definitely a quality match, but I think that, and I don't think Those was super out of it. He definitely put up a fighting chance, but just was not enough to take it. Okay, that match finished, finally. That's good. I needed that match to finish or I would have been in trouble. Okay. All right, I don't think there are any matches being played, so that makes my life really easy. Let's have Daisuke and Christo. You guys go to the tunnel by the train station. Freezing and Monk, you guys are gonna go to the corner with the bow salesman. And Levi and Noob, you guys are gonna be in the middle. All right, so off meta pick. we've got Noob with Hierophant Green. Interesting to see this. I, of course, have complained many times in the past about how some of the moves just don't work on this stand. So it will be interesting to see. I would imagine Noob, being a Hierophant Green player, knows about the bugs and also knows how to try to just dissuade them from happening, i.e. getting stuns before you use... always getting stuns before you use the... what do you call it? The grab, what is that? Marionette control, and also not trying to do it off of block breaks because it just doesn't work. But we'll see. Levi showing a pretty solid, or having a pretty solid showing earlier on against some other Star Platinums, and I think he also took out an Anubis. So he's fought against some of these other non-meta stuff. Is going to be able to time skip out of that barrier, which is definitely having time skip in this matchup, super, super helpful because it can bail you out of those big combos that Hierophant Green has. But in all honesty, if Hierophant Green is really just able to start landing one of these combos, it's going to put Levi in a pretty rough spot. So we're going to see Noob fishing for a lot of these big combos, playing very passive, because if you play too aggressive against Starfinger with something like Hierophant Green, you're really just going to get smacked. So we're going to see another barrier, immediately time skipping out. Okay, there's going to be one of those combos. Here comes a lot of hits, and does go for the eye gouge. Not as many hits as I expected to see. Is going to get stuck in that barrier once again. What we're going to see probably a lot of here is going to grab the Emerald Splash. Doesn't opt to pilot to get closer to get some more damage, but is going to stop Levi from moving. Levi going for that time stop from quite far away. I'm not sure if that was the best option. Is going to get a little bit of damage off of it. Oh, a lot of damage off of it. I stand corrected. That is a very good chunk of damage. But what you also have to understand is that Noob has the capabilities of putting this barrier... Oh, that was a good catch. But once again, Hierophant Green not working. Thank you, Hierophant Green. And what we saw there was, since Levi was in the animation of the stand jump and got hit by Marionette control, he was able to block, something he should not have been able to do. But as I was saying, even if Noob starts losing this match, being able to use the barrier, you can use the barrier, pose inside of it, and get a lot of your health back. It's very reminiscent of King Crimson Requiem box, except for Hierophant Green doesn't have like 8 bajillion destructive power. But you know, same kind of concept, does let you get a lot of your health back. We are going to see Levi land a couple of hits here. Here's another... What do you call it? Oh, okay. Going to be able to block here? Yep, is able to block. Looks like opting to go for the barrage. Does get that stand barrage finisher. And I'm interested to see if we're going to see maybe... No, I thought that there was a potential that Noob was going to try to capitalize with a barrage. Oh no! He got clipped with the Emerald Splash, but is still able to get the time stop off. Doesn't get too much damage off of it, but I'm eating my words again because every time I say that, he ends up continuing the combo after the time stop, which is going to be a lot of damage. He's going to grab that quick kick barrage, which is going to do a decent amount of damage. Doesn't get him on get up with that Starfinger though. And at this point, yep, there it is. Puts the barrier down, poses, looking to get that health back. And at this point, you basically... Levi has no choice but to try to catch up to Noob in this barrier, which is obviously easier said than done when it constantly stops you. It's part of the reason that playing against Hierophant Green can be so obnoxious. They might do basically no damage, but they have very, very good options to basically just keep you away from them consistently. Does go for the kick barrage, is going to land that final hit, but none of the previous hits, only getting 8.9. And at this point, I think that Levi's probably just banking on time stop to win him this match, but he's not going to be able to get time stop if he can't get rage by doing some damage. And so far, he's been pretty heavily struggling to try to catch up to Noob here. Does manage to get that Starfinger though, and that's going to get him a little bit of damage. Doesn't get it the doesn't confirm anything off of the inhale other than some M1s. I thought we might see an eye gouge there, but not quite. I think that barrier's probably about back. Yep, there it is. Another barrier going down. That's going to give Noob even more time to heal. Levi opting to heal himself because he's just not going to mess with that barrier. You know, I can respect that, but I can see Levi probably being at full health or close to it at this point. And maybe having Noob the same HP. We're probably back to 100, I would imagine, at this point. Noob not able to quite catch him before he's able to get that Starfinger off, so that's going to get a little bit of damage. Definitely more damage off of Starfinger than you're going to get off of like 6 emeralds. Another posing, some more healing, both of them opting to heal that damage back. It's definitely going to be based on how many time stops that Levi is or is not going to be able to get. Time skip inhale, not quite going to play out. Does go for that kick barrage once again. Also not going to work out. We're seeing Noob play very, very passive here. I think he is full health, though, so I'm not entirely sure why. He definitely can afford to make some risky plays. Not going for it. Does get the barrier. Not gonna be able to do anything about it, but ooh, okay. Gets the marionette control, but since the kick barrage is already active, it finishes up knocking down Noob and not getting him that big combo. Does go for the barrage, but that's gonna put him at a, oh, okay. Doesn't catch him with the barrage. Now Levi does have the time stop, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna get hit, and he wasn't using any moves, which means he's not going to be able to do anything during this. But those M1s only doing 3 damage per hit, so nothing huge there. That Emerald Splash coming out, doing a little bit of damage for sure. Another barrier. Here comes the time stop, but Star Platinum is in the barrier, so I don't know if he's going to be able to do too much off of this. He's not going to be able to confirm if he walks forward into that barrier, but he is going to get a lot of damage. There's the barrier. Wait, barrier's not doing shit. Never mind. Barrier's got nothing. Here comes some more Emerald Splash, a little bit of damage, but honestly, that Emerald Splash hasn't gotten him too much damage, and he's gotten punished every single time just like that. We're going to see an attempt at a jawbreaker. He's gonna whiff. Gonna get whiff punished by a jawbreaker of Noob's own here. Oh, good parry. Barrier. Yep. Goes for the marionette control. That's actually a really good option. What we saw there is since the what do you call it? Since the emeralds are unblockable on the barrier, and they don't block break per se, they just stop your block, you can use marionette control there and it won't glitch it out, so you're able to get that big damage off of the combo. Definitely looking like Levi's hurting here. Goes for that Starfinger, not gonna work out, and we're gonna see the tables turn pretty quickly with that one combo. Goes for the kick barrage, is gonna play out, tries to capitalize, does get away with it. Oh, this could be big. This could be really big. Barrage? Yes! Oh, wow. Okay, huge damage coming out for sure. This is going to seriously turn the match around. I can promise you that if... Oh, time stop? Maybe? Not quite. Can't use the time stop because he is marionette controlled. You can't use any moves during that unless it breaks. Does manage to get out. Is taking a little bit of damage here. I'm not sure... I feel like, okay, yeah, it's going to be enough to wrap up that first stock, but we definitely know that Noob was hurting there. Not over yet. Levi just time skipped into nowhere. I don't know where he went. I saw him for a second, and then I heard, and he was gone. Oh, there he is. Okay, catches him off guard. Does manage to get a Starfinger, and it looks like he was able to block that marionette control as well, but he got stuck in the barrier, which wasn't great. Noob healing back the damage, and I think that barrier is probably about gone by now, if not completely gone. We are going to see a Jawbreaker, isn't going to get too much off of it. Here comes the Starfinger. That's also not going to work out. And the inhale. That's pretty much all of Levi's moves that have whiffed so far. And stuck in another barrier. Is going to be able to get out. Okay, no big combo coming out from Noob here. Ooh, that was not a good catch. Well, not a good place for Levi to be putting himself in. He's going to tank some of that emerald splash damage. He got stuck in the barrier. I think he underestimated where the barrier was there, and so he went for his stand jump, and it just did not get him far enough. So far, the match has been pretty heavily seemingly sided towards Noob, but I think Levi is very capable of bringing this back as long as he plays his cards correctly. Does get the Starfinger. The barrier's gonna be there. I knew that was gonna happen. Is going to be able to stop himself from taking a bunch of damage there and actually get some damage himself with that kick barrage. I think that the biggest thing, or the biggest problem that's going on here, is that all of Hierophant Green's moves that are, like, aside from Emerald Splash, are cancelable moves. So I think the biggest problem that we've seen is Levi, just after he gets his big combos, he's losing the pressure. And when he loses the pressure, That's when Noob is able to put his barriers back and really just get the game basically twisted back into his favor. He can pose, he can run away, and in all honesty, if Levi was successfully able to put on, oh, that's going to be a good time stop. If Levi was able to successfully put on the pressure and stop Noob from putting the barriers down, which is absolutely possible, then we'd probably see some more. We'd see this match being a lot more two-sided. Is going to be able to get out of that barrier though. Looks like Noob opting to go for the kick barrage, or not the kick barrage. That is not a kick barrage. Not even close to a kick barrage, really. Emerald Splash. Looks like Levi stuck in the barrier once again, but the barrier goes away just in time for him to be able to get that jawbreaker. Goes for the kick barrage, and the kick barrage not going to play out. Time skips Starfinger, also not going to work. And here comes another stand jump. Stand jumps being used really effectively in this matchup. Stand jump not being a good move in basically any scenario except for this one. That's not entirely true. There are some scenarios where stand jump is good, but very rare ones. And this is one of those rare ones. Definitely being able to having a movement ability that can get you out of the barrier pretty easily is a really good scenario to be in. But that's going to be hurting definitely a lot for Levi here. He's going to take a lot of damage. He dashes backwards back into the barrier, which is going to take the barrier damage and the Emerald Splash damage. But the barrier is gone now, so that's going to be once again putting Noob on the back foot. Goes for that jawbreaker. Not going to work out. Does get punished by the Starfinger. Ooh, block break. Good block break there. Do we have an inhale? No inhale, but does have the time stop. A little bit far for the time stop, but I think that Levi's done a pretty good job of capitalizing off the time stop so far. Maybe not this time, though, because that's not quite going to play out, and he's not going to get too much damage off that time stop. And he's just barely not turned around enough to cancel that marionette control with the inhale. That's going to be a lot of damage. Once again, looks like, okay, Levi is going to be able to take his stand out, but he's once again going to be stuck in the corner a little bit. Typed a message in chat. Maybe he's really low on health. Potentially a GG in a second here. I'm not entirely sure. Going for the pose. Definitely low on health. Starfinger not going to work. Is going to get the inhale, though. Ooh, not quite. Gets a little bit of damage off that inhale, but definitely took more damage than he gave out there.
Great work, my man. Smiley face.
Thank you, Low Epic. I appreciate that. Looks like so that's another thing that's kind of hard. Okay, that's going to be a good catch there for sure. Does go for the stand barrage finish. We haven't seen too much use of that in the matchup so far, but is going to catch him with that. Doesn't quite get him with the kick barrage. But the other thing is that playing against Hierophant Green, it can be really hard to pose against it, because as soon as you pose, the Hierophant Green's going to be using that Emerald Splash, and with the pilot, you can really get basically anywhere with that. Okay, that's going to let him block, but he's going to be in the barrier, so that's not quite going to work out super well in his favor. Here comes another Emerald Splash, and is that going to be enough? That might be enough to finish it off. Not yet. Does get a parry. We're going to see no damage because he's super slow, and I think that's it. Nope. Still going. Very barely holding on. Here's a time stop. We've seen Levi do really well with time stops, and we've also seen him choke time stops. This is going to be one of those choke moments, though. Oh, that barrier's probably finishing it. I think that barrier probably finished it. Maybe not, though. He is able to get out. Okay, here comes an Emerald Splash. Levi definitely hanging on with a shred of health, I can only imagine at this point. Does get that stand barrage finisher to knock the pilot out, though. Pilot coming back. The pilot looks like it's out of range there. Levi's still trying to heal up as much as he can. Definitely afraid of the barrier. We're probably going to see the barrier put down to try to... Yep, barrier goes down to try to cut off Levi's escape. Levi going pretty heftily away from the boundary areas here. Looks like he's trying to get back in, though, so I don't want to do anything just yet. Still posing, still trying to get that health back. I think if Levi is able to get a good combo and get some of his health back, he can definitely take the stock. I don't know if he's going to be able to take 2 stocks, but he can definitely take this first one for sure. But honestly, as he's been running away, Hierophant Green doesn't cost that much skill points, so I would wager to say that Noob's... Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, but he can block during it. Oh, nope, not going to play out. Here comes a barrage. I think that potentially could be the finisher here. Block break. Barrage finisher. Does get that Starfinger. Another block break. Here comes the eye gouge. Goes for the time stop. Is this going to be enough to bring Levi back, though? Nope, only gets 4 M1s there. Does get the Starfinger afterwards, and he's able to get a, what do you call it? An inhale, but he's going to whiff that kick barrage, which is going to lose him out on quite a bit of damage. Ooh, Black Starfinger? Yeah, that's going to be a barrier for sure. Okay, this will probably finish it. Probably. Or not. I think that, okay, maybe this one? Yeah, there it is. Okay, Noob's going to take it after a very, very long-fought final stock for sure. Yay. Let's see. Let's have Them and Christo over at the, what do you call it? Words are hard. Tunnel. That's the one. Train station. And then Levi and Monk, you guys go to the arrow salesman, bow salesman corner, and then Noob and Awesome, you guys are in the middle for, I think this is winners finals. Yeah, winners finals. Yeah. No, you can't heal, dude. You gotta go in with low health. That'd be so mean. Could you imagine? Yeah, nah, dude, you gotta go in half health. Good luck. All right, so we're seeing Star Platinum versus Hierophant Green Vision 2.0. I don't know if, at this point, Awesome's definitely had a much bigger chance to adapt to the matchup. Or not, Noob has had a pretty good chance to adapt to the matchup, whereas I don't think that Awesome has played against any Hierophant Greens just yet, which is going to put him at a pretty big disadvantage starting things off, just at the very, just considering the prospect that their matchups or their matchup experience is just so different. We are going to see a good capitalization off of there. Somebody hit me off for some ungodly reason, probably because they're a piece of dog shit and hate their own life. But I would imagine that's probably what it is. Anyways, regardless, I missed out exactly what happened because I was in the sewers. That was fun. Gonna go for that barrier and not gonna work. Okay, yeah, barrier's not gonna work. Looks like Awesome's very heavily skating around the barrier, which could be not pretty if he's not careful. But it looks like he waited the barrier out successfully. Does go for the Starfinger. Tries to capitalize with that, what do you call it? The inhale, but Noob is going to be just outside of the range, which isn't going to work out. Here's another barrier. I'm surprised that one didn't get canceled, but it looks like Awesome was able to do enough defensive options there to get himself out of the barrier. The only thing we haven't seen, and that's putting him at a potentially a worse spot than Levi even, is that he's not using his movement abilities to get himself out of the barrier. We haven't seen a time skip out of the barrier, and we have not seen a stand jump out of the barrier, which could be trouble, which could spell trouble for Awesome, but it could also be a better option. So you never know. Oh, we're gonna see a time stop for sure. Yep, standoff time stop because of that jawbreaker, which is gonna give Awesome a very good leg up here. Does manage to catch him, gets the barrage. That's going to be a lot of damage, and that's going to be definitely going to have Noob trying to heal his health back with those barriers, just like we saw last time. 100%. We're going to see if Awesome's able to capitalize or stop Noob from healing here, because that's what we did not see. That was the big, wow, that was a lot of them. That's what we actually didn't see when we were seeing the Levi match, and it looks like he is going to be able to catch him. There's another eye gouge, and that's going to wrap up that first stock. That's the biggest difference here. Awesome, able to keep up the pressure against Noob, where Levi could not. catching him immediately right off the bat with another Starfinger. Looks like he's going to get caught in that barrier, though, and there's the marionette control, which is going to be should be a pretty good amount of damage, but Noob not doing anything with it. I don't know if something bugged out or what, but he just stopped. Now he's walking the other way. Did he get glitched? He's just taking a bunch of damage and not doing anything. Nope, back to using moves. I have no idea what happened there. It's going to cancel the Aura Kicks with a Stand Barrage finisher, though, and we've got the Rage active for Awesome. You know he's trying to get this Jawbreaker so that he can get that big combo again, and here we might just see it. Nope, is going to get the barrier out, even with the Rage active. That's going to do less damage because of the Rage, but it's still going to be a good amount of damage. Does catch the get up with the Emerald Splash, which is going to increase the damage of that combo even more. And you know, at this point, Awesome wants to use the time stop before his Rage comes out, or runs out, but I think it may have already ran out, which is going to leave him without a time stop on this first little area of the match here. Goes for the Kick Barrage, not going to play out, and there's the time stop. Okay, so he does have it, but he's going to be constantly stuck, which is going to make it the combo very difficult, but he's still going to get a lot of damage even with the barrier there. Does use the stand jump to get out, and I think that Noob's probably hurting even though he didn't eat that whole combo. He definitely took damage. That's another Starfinger. Block break. Here comes the Eye Gouge. Lots of damage as always on this. Here's an inhale. I think that's going to wrap it up. I don't think there's any way Noob's surviving this. Oh, he's still in it, but he's got to be really low. Does manage to use that Stand Barrage finisher. At this point, what's his face? At this point, Awesome's just stopping Noob from healing while also considerably putting out that damage. That barrier's got to be gone by now, and that's not going to be looking pretty for Noob. You know he wants that barrier back for sure. Isn't going to be able to capitalize with that Starfinger. Goes for some M1s. At this point, Noob probably about to get the barrier. I think it's going to go down in less than 2 seconds. There it is. Barrier's down. Is going to get the marionette control, going for that combo, getting a lot of damage. There's a doesn't quite catch with the that was a good block there. Tries to put the pressure on, but it looks like Noob was ready for it this time. Does manage to block the Starfinger, so he can't get a bunch of damage there. Barrier looks like it's gone, which is going to once again put Noob on the back foot, trying to run away. Oh, that time stop's not good. I think that could kill Noob. He's still up, but I don't think he has that much health left. For some reason, Awesome put his stand away. Not sure what happened there. And it looks like... Did get the marionette control. Is going to knock him back into the barrier. Awesome trying to get this damage while Noob trying to heal it back. Does go for that Starfinger, but it's not going to play out. And at this point, I can't imagine Noob has that much health left. I think he's ate 2 time stops in this life and hasn't had that much time to heal himself back. Inhale. Nope, not gonna quite catch. Here comes another barrier. Yep, there it is. Is gonna get a nope. Doesn't get the marionette control. Does get hit with that M2 and isn't able to capitalize at all with that Jawbreaker, which is going to which is definitely not going to be a great position. Does get stuck in the barrier once again though. Awesome, probably getting pretty frustrated at this barrier. That's the other thing that you have to consider about playing against Hierophant Green is you really can't lose your cool in these kind of matches because the second you start losing your cool, that's when you get to be in trouble. I think some of the stuff that we haven't seen so far in this match is Barrage is really good at catching people. Shocking, I know. It's almost like that's kind of the point of the move. And since Hierophant Green has such a low damage barrage, I would almost think that there's a potential of Awesome just barrage trading him over and over again, especially when he doesn't have his barrier. But then again, we can't consider the fact that what do you call it? Noob does have the Jawbreaker, which is going to which can potentially put his damage up. But there's another time stop and stops it early, but does manage to get the Jawbreaker, or not the Jawbreaker, Starfinger off of it. Gets quite a big combo here, and that time stop with the rage buffed damage is going to put a lot of damage here. Does manage to get Barrage. Getting a lot of that 1.4 damage there, and okay, he's going to get punished for it. Does take that 20 damage, but I think that damage may have been worth it. Does go for the, what do you call it? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, Awesome's finally going to take that second stock, and he's going to 2-0 Noob, knocking him into the losers bracket. Not sure. I guess the Christo Them match is not done. I literally cannot do anything until that finishes, so I guess I'll go find it. Yeah, it's over there. Oh, you do, knew you? Pop. Oh, it's a Skin Star Platinum Showdown, huh? I'm not sure what the current standings are in this game, but there's a time stop, which isn't gonna work. Something leaderboard server. If it has to do with the leaderboard server, DM me. Well, I didn't see it. Send another one. If I didn't respond to it, then I probably didn't see it, because I got a lot of DMs. Okay, so Skin Star Platinum. It's going to be hard to tell who's who. In fact, I don't even know who's who. So let's go find out. That's them. That's Christo. Got it. Understood. I don't know the current standings of this match. I don't know who's up. I don't know who's down. I don't know who's taking stocks. But we're gonna try to see what we can pull out of it anyway. 2 more Star Platinum boxings. No huge surprise. I think that Noob. Actually, I'm like fairly. I think I'm 100% sure at this point that Noob is officially the only person that's not. How did I get down here? Noob is the only person that is not a Star Platinum that's still in the tournament. So you've got Star Platinum, Star Platinum, Star Platinum, and higher fingering. It's kind of funny. We are going to see the Rage coming out here from Christo, and it looks like I don't think that Them has Rage active. That 2.1 damage is definitely not going to be looking pretty for sure. Gets the Starfinger canceled. Lots of 9.2 M1s. Looks like the momentum is definitely heavily shifted towards Christo right now. It's going to get that inhale, but it looks like it's going to get blocked, which is going to lose out on a lot of damage. And also, okay, there's the stock taken. I don't know if that was the second stock or the first stock, but it looks like Christo took it. Ugh. It's over? All right. Christo's going to wrap that game up, and that means we can continue stuff. Look at that. Well, Christo, you're playing Those now in the middle. I gotta get back to the middle. Yeah, Star Platinum in the World isn't in part 3. I don't know how people thought that that would be a thing. Y'all have lost your mind. I don't know. I don't check my DMs when I stream. Okay, so we're gonna start things off here. Those opening up with a, I think that was a Jawbreaker. Kind of weird, a weird opener since we basically always see Starfinger being the opener, and Christo, of course, going with the flow chart and grabbing that Starfinger. But it looks like Those is gonna land a Starfinger, and Christo's gonna get a Starfinger right afterwards, which is gonna get the, and opts to go for a Jawbreak, which is gonna get the block break. Gets a very small combo there. Looks like the Christo getting the Kick Barrage. So far, I can't really say for sure how I think this match is going to go. Does get a good block on that inhale, though. Starfinger coming out. Looks like that would have been blocked. We've basically seen Christo go for Starfinger, and then immediately, as soon as it misses, it goes for, I think, Kick Barrage. Right afterwards is a defensive option. I don't know how great of a defensive option it is, but we are seeing the big difference here with those consistently using it as an offensive option and Christo using it as a defensive option, but neither of them seemingly able to land the move. There is a good kick barrage, though. Christo using it offensively in the combo. Does the kick barrage being a decent combo finisher for sure, but the fact that you can time skip out of the last hit can make it kind of bad. But you know what? While that rage is active, you can't time skip out. If you have time stop unlocked anyway. So we are going to see a whole lot of M1s. Looks like M1 City down there. Christo going for that kick barrage, and ooh, that's a catch, but isn't quite able to capitalize off of the stun after he gets the knockdown. And oh, okay. Maybe, block break. That's not pretty, but you know what? It's not all bad because this is the kind of damage that they would have taken anyway, even if they had the stand active, they would have taken that same damage. So you know what? That's not a bad trade, all things considered. As long as you're stand off and you don't take the barrage, then it's fine. The second you get stand off and then you take you get your stand knocked out and then you take the barrage, that's when things start get really, really messy. Okay, does manage to stuff out the stand jump with an inhale, but doesn't quite get too much damage off of it considering it got blocked. 2 more kick barrages. There's the classic defensive kick barrage that's not going to get anything. Looks like those opting to heal a little bit of damage back there. Maybe a bit of a bait to try to get Christo to play more offensive. We shall see. Does manage to get the... okay. Parry, gonna get anything? No. Gets absolutely nothing and gets barraged for it. Does miss the... We got whiff cities on these barrages, though. There's a good kick barrage, finally landing one of those. Does try to get... Ooh, this could be bad. This could be bad. Nope, goes for the jawbreaker instead. Does pop rage, though, so that's going to give Christo access to the time stop, which probably won't get too much effective use unless there's some sort of block break. If we see a block break, we could see a good use of time stop. It's a potential thing. I don't think we've seen it all tournament, but I've definitely seen it done a few times in the past. Barrage to get out of the combo. Goes for that stand barrage finish. We're just going to play out. We didn't see a parry. We might see a parry later on in the match because at this point, now Thos knows that Christo, if he goes for a barrage, is going to throw out that finisher afterwards. Those opting for the defensive kick barrage this time around. Working out a little bit better than Christo. Does get the standoff, but isn't able to capitalize with the combo. But it looks like he's able to... Oh, no. I thought he was able to block and get out of it, but he's not going to be able to get out of it. And there's a... he eats a jawbreaker for his troubles, but doesn't quite get the stand up with the Starfinger. That's still a lot of damage and another kick barrage coming out. Kick barrage. Time skips out. Not going to get much off of that. Those looks like he might be healing. I don't know how much HP both of these players are dealing with right now. Another Starfinger being able to be landed, but not too much off of it. Only one M1, and there's another kick barrage. Inhale, blocked. Here comes another Starfinger. That's also going to get blocked. Does look like he got his eye gouge, or not eye gouge. Jawbreaker canceled. Probably Star Platinum, because it's Star Platinum. Because there's like 100 of them, so statistically speaking, it'll probably be that. I think there were like 10 Star Platinums and maybe 4 other stands, or 3 other stands that weren't Star Platinum. There was a Hermit Purple, which I didn't see play. There was an Anubis, which I saw lose, and then there was a Hierophant Green who's still in, but they're in losers. They're in losers finals, waiting for whoever wins this, and then whoever wins this fights Monk, and then whoever whoever wins in the match versus Monk will be playing against Noobs Hierophant Green, who's the only person with a non-Star Platinum still in the tournament. Another jawbreaker. Nope. It doesn't catch him. I'm yawning a lot today. I don't even know why. I got plenty of sleep. Maybe I'm just so bored. No. I actually don't honestly have any clue why I keep yawning. I got enough sleep, so it's weird. That's what you subscribe to this channel for. To hear me talk about my sleep schedule. Right? Nah, you... came here to watch me lose my voice trying to talk about Star Platinums beating the shit out of each other. Speaking of, I'm losing my voice. I think that was a stock taken, though. So Christo's going to be up 1-0 over Thos. My favorite Part 3 character? I'll be honest with you, I don't really know. Maybe old Joseph. He's pretty dope. I know everyone expects me to say Dio, but Dio's kind of a flat character, but his stand is really cool. I like the world. Don't really like Dio too much though. Okay, I'm gonna see another kick barrage coming out. It looks like a normal barrage there isn't able to capitalize of it. It really is just whiff city over here. We've seen a whiff barrage, another whiff barrage, a whiff kick barrage. Looks like we are gonna hit the inhale though. Get some M1s, does get the jawbreaker afterwards. Some more aura kicks? Yes, more aura kicks after that. Only gets the last hit, 8.9. Some more M1s. Okay, that's actually not a bad trade. Maybe? Okay, I didn't think that was going to be a bad trade. You know what? Boxing Barrage versus Starfinger. Because the Boxing Barrage keeps going, I think that it's not a terrible trade. I think you could probably make that work, but it looks like that didn't quite work out. Does go for that time stop barrage. Christo not going to be able to get too much with it, though. And of course, those being able to walk through the whole thing because Star Platinum time stop resistance. You know, just TS resist things. Does get the Starfinger. Gonna get a combo? No, doesn't have the combo. Maybe didn't have Inhale available there. I'm not entirely sure. Another kick barrage. Is going to be able to time skip out, reduce the damage a little bit on there, and it looks like Christo maybe thought he could punish. Oh, wow. I don't know how the hell Christo got away with that. That was like the worst barrage of the century, but he is going to get away with it, so hey, I can't really complain if it works, right? Another kick barrage. Those defensive kick barrages really just have not been working in Christo's favor. I think I've seen maybe 3 of them get landed. Here's another time stop. And stop the time stop prematurely. Definitely the right play there. Wasting the rage on the time stop versus a TS resist stand. Probably not the best scenario. That rage not helping too much, though, because it seems like he's taking a lot of damage and uses the kick barrage defensively. Finally works out because it does manage to cancel that inhale. Grabs a Starfinger. Some more M1s. Lots of M1s being landed from Christo. Not too many being landed from Thos. And I think that... that's definitely going to give Thos, it's going to give Christo a small leg up if he's landing more M1s than Thos is. Even if he's missing these kick barrages, which he is. Oh, no, doesn't get anything. I don't know how that keeps happening. They keep getting these standoff combos and then not, like, just kind of standing there. I don't think there's stand summon lag in main game, so I don't know how that's happening. That's forgivable in 1v1s because of stand summon lag, but here I don't know how that keeps happening. We are going to see another inhale, and oh, okay, that's going to take the stock, and that's going to wrap things up with Christo taking it over Thos. All right, Christo, you and Monk. All right, so we're gonna kick things off. More Star Platinum. What a surprise. I think we've seen enough Star Platinum. I'm still disappointed in you all. How is there no the world? It's part 3. Come on. Why? Why do you do this to me? Crush my dreams. No, but Star Platinum versus Star Platinum once again coming out. More Star Platinum boxings. Can't say I'm all that surprised. We're gonna see a Starfinger pop out from Christo. It looks like Monk there wanted to try to cancel or punish the Starfinger with a Starfinger, but I'm pretty sure that the end lag is short enough that even if you react really quickly, you're not going to be able to get that unless the person is not buffering block. And hey, not everyone buffers block after their moves, so it's definitely possible, just not super likely. We are seeing a lot of dashes and then buffers of block, which is definitely a good way of getting out of combos. Doesn't quite get that catch on the stand-up because of Christo blocking. And once again, I think we've seen 2 inhales get blocked from... Monk, but I don't think I've seen Monk use an inhale yet. Maybe he's waiting to try to get the Starfinger in order to capitalize off of it, kind of like Awesome does. I think there's a good chance that's what's happening, but at the end of the day, if your inhale is sitting there forever and you never use it, then I don't know how much it's going to how much it's going to make a difference. It could be a good play sometimes, it could be a bad play other times. It's really up to the player. There's a good inhale. That's probably going to be a block break. Yep, so that ends up being worthwhile for sure. Looks like there is going to be a barrage there. Oh, catches him? Nope, is not going to get the catch on the barrage there. Just that one hit, and looks like, oh, good parry. Does manage to punish Just managed to punish the kick barrage with a parry. Here comes a time stop. No, I thought we might have seen a time stop there. It wouldn't have been a good play, but we did see it earlier, so I thought we might see it again, but not quite. Another Starfinger landing, and we haven't seen... Oh, yeah, there's not getting anything off of that. We haven't seen Monk activate his rage just yet, I don't think, which is kind of strange. There it is. Okay, so we're going to have both of our players here in their rage states, taking less damage, doing more damage. There's another inhale. That's going to be a decent chunk of damage. Didn't go for the eye gouge that I thought we were going to see, but he did get the jawbreaker, which is a decent chunk of damage for sure. Skating towards the edge of the boundaries here with Christo. Good parry coming out, though, and that's going to get 2 M1s and a jawbreaker. Good punish. Good punish off of that parry, especially when your moves just aren't off of cooldown just yet. You got to know when you don't want to overextend, and that's one of those scenarios where you just got to get the damage when you can. We didn't see an attempt at the standoff combo there. I think both players basically realizing the fact that they're not going to be catching each other with these standoff combos basically ever, considering that they're always going to be buffering block when they stand up. Out of the minor leagues at this point. Does not get block broken this time around, so improvement from Christo for sure, since we've seen him get block broken a few times before. Does grab that 1M1 though. Rage once again active, and ooh, this could be a big combo. Doesn't go for that eye gouge. Does get the jawbreaker. Little bit of damage. Here comes a, yep, time skipping out of that last hit of the kick barrage for sure. Does get the, okay, gets the Starfinger. Grabs a jawbreaker afterwards. But right now, even these oh, parry. How much are we going to see? Misses the jawbreaker. What we're seeing here is that even if, what do you call it? Even if Monk is winning some of these interactions, he's actually losing since he doesn't have a rage active and Christo does. I don't know if the rage gains on both these players is different. I don't know if they have different skill trees or what's going on there, because it seems like Christo has rage active a whole lot more than Monk does, but I'm not entirely sure how exactly or why exactly that's happening. The good block break there, though. That's going to be able to get a good amount of damage. Okay, goes for the kick barrage. I don't know if he had inhale available. If he did, that probably would have been a better punish, but oh, good catch with the inhale. Okay, barrage, and yeah, okay, gonna catch that barrage. That's going to be 1.4 because of the... oh, what the hell happened there? Okay, you know that Christo's not happy about that. His time skip went nowhere. But we're going to see a lot of damage because of the having rage versus not having rage, that 1.4 barrage. Opts to go for the time stop. I'm assuming that's because the rage was pretty much gone. Likely wanted to have his time skip available once again. So definitely the smart play. I think that might have been a bait there, because at this point Monk is definitely not super low on health. Does get the good block break there. Is going to go for the kick barrage, but that's going to get time skipped out of without too much issue. At this point, I think Christo's going to be pretty heavily defensive. I think he's definitely at lower health. Is going to get another inhale, but haven't really gotten too many good confirms off of these inhales, to be perfectly honest with you so far. We've seen a lot of jawbreaker, but not so much eye gouge. Another kick barrage. Gonna hit him for that 7.1 with the last hit. Doesn't hit the rest of them, though. 5 damage M1s, and that's gonna wrap up the stock. I think that puts us at 1-1. I don't remember, though. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. I thought it did. Christo took the first stock, right? Am I losing my time? I'm losing my mind? I don't think I am. Anyways, yeah, it's live. I don't know how you would not get that. Words are hard. Things are happening. Punch, punch, punch.
There's a block break again coming out from Monk, but I don't know how that eye gouge didn't miss. That was literally on top of Christo, and it's just like, nah, I'm not feeling it today. With that reset of the health bar, though, basically Christo lost all of his rage, whereas, what do you call it? Whereas Monk retained pretty much, or not pretty much, literally all of his. So that's going to put him at in a rage state right away, which is going to put Christo at a pretty heavy disadvantage. Christo trying to get away, doesn't want to be taking this big damage from that rage. Is going to get block broken here, though. There's the eye gouge. Another Starfinger, getting some... Getting a good amount of damage there with that kick barrage. Oh, boxing barrage? Okay, punish it with the barrage. How did that work? But we are going to see that now. Yep. Okay. Monk does go for the. What do you call it? That's a thing. I can't even remember. So, you know what? It's probably not important. Christo does have Rage now, which is going to put him at the advantage. But after taking so much damage from Monk, I don't know how much that Rage is really going to matter. Another block break. Here it comes. Okay. Goes for the kick barrage. See, instances like that, I don't know if Monk has... Okay, it looked like he did have Inhale. Like, you could get much bigger combos if he went for Inhales rather than trying to get the kick barrage there, because kick barrage really does not do that much damage, all things considered. So it's always weird when we see these stuns, but the Inhale does not follow up afterwards. There's an Inhale. That's going to get completely canceled, though, and I think that... I'm not sure, but I think that Christo might have burned the rest of the rage there because I think I saw the startup of a time stop animation because they wanted to time skip out of that, which is going to lose the rest of the rage there. And looks like rage, speaking of that, Monk's going to get his rage active here. Christo definitely on the back foot, does manage to get the block, and he manages to block the Inhale and not get block broken, which is good. 1.9 on that kick barrage, though. Oh, parry, that's not good. Yep, there it is. Monk's going to wrap up that second stock and take it 2-1 over Christo. Y'all not even going to heal? I mean, your call, I guess. Gonna start losers finals very quickly with Monk versus Noob. Monk starting things off with a very large combo, but we have seen plenty of times in the past that Noob is more than capable of basically reversing these entire combos back at Monk by trying to make him get overzealous. I don't know, this match actually might have been played already. No, okay, it has not. So this is the first time these two are playing, I believe. I might have, I don't think I missed anything on that front. Looks like is gonna get an Inhale there. Goes for that eye gouge. Not trying to overextend too much with the combos. When it comes to fighting against Hierophant Green, I feel like you just have to overextend with the combos sometimes. Does get that kick barrage rolling. That's gonna get all the hits on the kick barrage plus the last hit. Does get the catch on the get up, but it's not gonna be the stand off catch. You know, something we did see that was interesting earlier is that I don't think Noob has any sturdiness, like, at all. They were getting their stand knocked out by heavy punches, and I think that could be something that could be really bad for them. So I don't know if we saw Awesome capitalize a little bit off of that, but we've really not seen too much of any other players that we've seen fight do that. Looks like gonna get into that barrier a little bit. Does grab the block break, though. Here comes a eye gouge. Starfinger and a kick barrage. That's the patented combo we've seen Monk use multiple times. Not the best combo, but definitely what works. And you know what? In a tournament setting, you definitely want consistency over trying something new mid-set, unless you're really far down and you have to give something else a go. Is going to try to time skip out of the barrier, but it's not quite going to work out super well in his favor. For some reason, Noob unsummoned their stand there. And okay. Looks like Monk's gonna be able to get out of the barrier, and get a Starfinger for it because Noob was, oh no, standoff combo, that's gonna be a lot of damage. I hope that Noob doesn't block. Okay. If Noob blocked there, he would have been in deep, because we would have seen a block break and even more damage. We are gonna see a good use of barrier there, but it's not going to get too much damage just yet. And here comes the Rage. That's going to, once again, have that time stop available. And, all right, Noob's not in the barrier, so this could be a good time stop. But he also did jump, so that's going to reduce the damage pretty heftily. Yep, they're not able to get that much Not able to get that much damage off of it because of that well-timed jump. And there's a good let go of block there, so he does not get block break. Better to tank that 19 damage than get block broken, especially with your stand not available to you. Does grab the quick Starfinger, and there's a block break. That's going to be an eye gouge, and that's actually going to wrap up Noob's first stock, with Monk taking it 1-0 so far. The very last non-star platinum might be about to go down here if Monk isn't able to pull this back. I gotta drink. I'm gonna die. Okay. I'm sure something happened. No. Something probably happened. I didn't see it, but I'm sure something happened. It looks like Monk's sitting on the edge. I'm assuming there was a barrier there, and that's why he wasn't going in. But it looks like he's run past the barrier at this point, assuming there was one there. Does go for the Starfinger. Not going to work out. And I don't know when that last barrier was placed, but I would wager to say there's probably a barrier about to come out. He's probably going to use the invincibility frames. Okay, I thought he might use the invincibility frames to put the barrier down, but that's not going to be happening. There is a barrier there, and Monk and Noob are playing around it very carefully. I think at this point, Noob's just trying to bait Monk into going in the barrier, but since both of them are pretty much full health, there's just no reason for Monk to overcommit and go into that barrier until it's fully gone, which makes perfect sense, and we're seeing just that exactly in this match. Goes for that inhale, gonna get a little bit of damage off the inhale, gets the Starfinger. Ooh, block break, here comes an eye gouge. Yep, kick barrage? Yep, textbook stuff. Perfectly executed, does get that 8.9, and it looks like I would wager to say that that Noob's gonna want to heal this back, but also that Monk is probably gonna have his rage relatively soon, which is gonna give him access to time stop once again, and that time stop is definitely able to turn things around. Wow, how did that work? I am genuinely shocked that that Starfinger didn't get canceled. Is gonna go for the inhale here. Not gonna get too much off of that inhale though, unfortunately. Okay, good catch with that, for sure. There's the time stop. I think the barrier, yeah, the barrier did come out, though. I don't know if that's going to be, well, he's not going to get damage off the barrier, but he is going to heavily stop the time stop damage, and Noob is going to go for that, oh, that's not a good catch, and I think that barrier's gone. Yeah, the barrier's gone, so that's going to be, oh, no. Standoff? Okay, doesn't get the standoff combo. That was really good. Noob would have been in serious, serious trouble if he got caught there without his stand. He's already probably relatively, I would say around half health maybe. Does get the barrier though. Looks like gonna be able to time skip out of the barrier, but tries to use the stand jump and isn't gonna be able to get out of it. But I think Noob just trying not to overcommit here. Another inhale. Inhale is going to whiff. We've seen a lot of hit inhales so far this match. I think that's one of the few we've actually seen whiff. Is going to grab that quick jawbreaker, which is going to knock Monk off of him for a little bit so that Noob can get some of his health back. Goes for that kick barrage. Kick barrage landing just a little bit there. Nothing's happening, so I got nothing. Filling dead air is hard when there's nothing. Looks like Noob just standing there healing, I assume in his barrier. Oh, okay, good catch with the inhale there. Doesn't get too much off of it, is gonna go for that jawbreaker as we've seen plenty of times before. That was actually cool. I've not seen too much offensive use of stand jump. Tries to stand jump in and use the momentum to land the aura kicks. It doesn't work out, but it was definitely a good attempt. Right now, we're finally seeing Noob able to start getting some damage here. We haven't seen him be able to basically land any of these big combos that Hierophant Green is known for at all so far in this match versus Monk. So finally seeing some semblance of positives where Noob isn't constantly on the back foot is definitely good to see for sure. There's a a rage ready to go, which means the time stop is ready to go. There's a barrier. I think we'll probably see Monk wait out the barrier, I would imagine, and then he's, oh no, just going in, doesn't care. Barrier be damned, get me in there. Does get a little bit of damage and the Starfinger afterwards. Yeah, honestly, probably the right play. I'll be level with you here. Considering the fact that that he would have just Noob would have just stood in there and healed, probably the best use of the rage that they could have gotten, considering that Noob's always trying to get away from the damage and not take the hits as much as possible. There's walks into the kick barrage, but isn't going to get all that much damage. Does manage to get a emerald splash off while he was inside of the emerald barrier. Barrier about to go away, I would imagine. Can't be there too much longer. And once it's gone, it's going to enable Monk to start getting aggressive once again. Here it comes. Probably going to see a Starfinger. Yep, does manage to connect the Starfinger. Block break, eye gouge. Here comes his kick barrage. Oh, nope. Okay, opts to go for M1s and a jawbreaker, or not a jawbreaker, an inhale this time around, and we haven't really seen too much use of that. Does whiff it, but that probably would have gotten a lot more damage. Maybe should have gone for the aura kicks, considering that's what they know. Like I said earlier, consistency can be key, but trying to get more used to those better combos is what will end up making you a better player. Here comes another Emerald Splash during the barrier. Barrier is gone. Once again, Noob left almost defenseless while he doesn't have that barrier and doesn't opt to block, doesn't take the block break this time around. Oh no. Oh no, that's really, really bad. Noob might be tanking that stock right here. Oh, Noob is done. There's no way he lives this. Oh, this is so bad. And he's gonna get comboed off of it. Okay, he does not get comboed off of it, but he can't have much health left. If he got comboed off of that, I think it was over for him. I'm pretty sure that that was a finished, done deal wrap if he got comboed off of that. So he's really lucky that that Monk probably did not have his barrage off of cooldown just yet. Monk cannot have that much health left right now. Gonna see some M1s. We've seen Monk try to use some defensive M1s to keep, or not Monk, Noob use some defensive M1s to keep Monk off of him. I think we're gonna see a barrier put up in a second here. There's that barrier. Opts to go for the, yeah, I don't know how great of an option that was. I think that the kick barrage didn't get canceled there, right? I don't know what happened. Does go for the barrage into a jawbreaker. Surprised we saw that, and I'm also kind of surprised it worked. Noob not trying to punish the barrage of his own, considering that Hierophant Green's barrage is pretty awful. And at this point, we've seen Monk land quite a few solid hits, which potentially means that Rage is coming back relatively soon, which is not going to be looking good at all for Monk. Oh, block break. If he has a time stop here, I think that's a wrap, potentially. Okay, does go for the boxing barrage. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Maybe barrage? Okay, here comes the rage. Oh, we're gonna see a time stop. Doesn't even need it. That's gonna wrap things up. Monk is gonna take it over Noob, wrap it up 2-0, and knock the very final not Star Platinum out of the tournament. RIP. Star Platinums are everywhere. No more not Star Platinums. Oh. I fell down, I suck. It's Monk and Awesome for Grand Finals. Unless Awesome quit, hopefully he didn't. Okay, now he's still here. That always worries me. It's Awesome MIA. Awesome Aziz. Where is he? Man's vanished. Well, you can consider that a shout out considering it's on the screen. Where's Awesome? He's in the game, right? He is! Where is he? You found him? Oh, he's down here. Punching into the wall. Well, this is a problem, isn't it? That might be a minor problem. I think he probably put an auto clicker on because he went to do something and didn't want to get kicked for AFK. But it's gonna be a problem considering the fact that he needs to play a game. No, I don't think he's doing skill tree. I think he just has an auto clicker turned on so that he doesn't get booted. Well, I'm not gonna DQ anyone at grand finals, so we'll wait. We will wait. How you doing, chat? I'm not DQing him. He's in winners finals. He's in grand finals on the winner's side. I can't DQ him. That would be so anticlimactic. I choked on water. Oh, I'm incompetent.
I hope the Aerosmith wins.
Yeah, well, you know what, Husk? There's no Aerosmith. Oh wait, there is an Aerosmith. Vix, what? Get rid of that. Yeah, Rocket in front of Husk right now. Get that shit out of here. Yeah! How do you like that? No more Aerosmith. Oh man. Husk in shambles. Rest in pepperones, Aerosmith. Gone and most definitely forgotten. Nope, it's gone. Too late. It's gone. Oh no, Vix is smart. He knows that there's better options than friggin' Aerosmith. Aerosmith lives matter? No, they don't. Aerosmith sucks. People who use Aerosmith are just, they're killing themselves. Oh, that one's pretty good. Armor purple, not bad. Aerosmith is fun. You're a masochist. More of a masochist than I am, I guess. Aerosmith, the world over heaven greater than Aerosmith? Really? Really? How'd you figure that one out? Maybe you'll think otherwise if you go watch the tournament from, like, what was that, last week or the week before? How do you level up in Discord? You just, like, put messages, I'm pretty sure. I really don't want to DQ Awesome, but I also don't want to be here all day. So we've got a little bit of a problem. What was that? Thank you for the $5, Ben. Appreciate it.
Just wait. Someday, an Aerosmith user's gonna win your tournament. And asterisk without asterisk it being an Aero-only tourney. Aerosmith's only bad matchup is TWOH.
No, Aerosmith's bad matchup is like every stand with a barrage. Human Frisk, I appreciate the $20, but you're living under some sort of delusion, my guy. You're living under some sort of delusion. Y'all think Aerosmith is good. You've lost it. It's usable at the very least, but like, why would you use it when you could play something not shit? I don't get it. Sorry if this is a dumb question, but how do I enter tournaments? It's, the information for all of that is in my Discord. It's in, tournament info, I think. That's what I called it. And the Discord's linked at the Discord's linked in the description of the stream on YouTube and at the bottom on Twitch. So it's in both. Aerosmith sucks. Aerosmith sucks, Emil. Aerosmith sucks. It's bad. Accept it. Accept reality. Me and Thug. What's with you people and trying to get your Thug Finals matches in here? First it was Baloney and BTLA, and now it's you two. People did want me to fight against the tournament winner, but I don't know how entertaining it would watch me to get fucking obliterated by people that are like good at the game. Yeah, watching clips get fucked up. Woo! I mean, if you really, really want me to, I will, but I would not be using a part 3 stand. I'd probably use like King Crimson or something cheese. It's not a great idea. I don't like losing. Especially losing in front of a bunch of people who will laugh at me when I lose. That sucks. Everyone's got respect from the audience for the most part in this tournament, except for me. And you all know it. It's bad enough when I used to do, it was bad enough when I used to do 1v1 streams. That was the worst. I stopped doing that because of stream chat. You guys made it horrible. I lose one match. L, you suck. Like, thanks, guys. That's awesome. Are we really just sitting here? I do not want to DQ Awesome. I really don't. I really, really don't. I know he's down there. I know. I don't want to DQ the person who's in winner's side of... That's bullshit. He probably had something to do. Question, do you need to have equipped a specific stand to get made in heaven or no? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. You need to have okay, so in order to get made in heaven, you need to have White Snake, and then talk to Poochie, who's over at the castle. You can kind of see him from here. I'm shooting emeralds at him. He's like right there. He's in that little crevice, and you talk to him with a Dio's diary, and he'll give you a quest to go around killing a bunch of NPCs. And then once you've done that, he'll give you a green baby. And when you get the green baby, you need to max out your worthiness, otherwise you'll turn to stone. Please trust me on this one, I turned to stone. Max out your worthiness, use the green baby to give you Sea Moon, and then once you get Sea Moon, you need to talk to him again, I think, right? I'm not thinking this one wrong, probably. When you talk to him again, he'll tell you that you need to get all the corpse parts. Or no, he'll tell you to go get Dio's bone, and in order to get Dio's bone, you need to have all the corpse parts. It's complicated. And so you get all the corpse parts, you talk to Jotaro all the way over there, he brings you into the Dio dimension, you kill Dio 100 times until he gives you the bone, and then you go back to talk to Poochie, and then he tells you to kill Jotaro part 6, and you kill Jotaro part 6, and then you go to top of the mountain, and then you summon Sea Moon, and you get made in heaven. Bam! There you go. I did it. Mission accomplished. He's back? Oh, thank God. Oh, awesome. You're in grand finals, dude. We were waiting forever. I was about to disqualify you. Oh, you're hella late, my guy. You're very late. You're fighting Monk right now. Tell me Monk is not AFK. Oh no. Oh no. 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 You are joking. Why? You have got to be kidding me. I want to die. Monk, please come back to me. Oh, he's back. We're good. Okay. Oh, thank Christ. After a lot of deliberation and a lot of waiting, we can finally start grand finals. Double star platinum, no skins, no messing around, just some pure star platinum garbage. I'm not sure if this is a match that has been played already. No. Okay, so Awesome and Monk have not played at all so far. Awesome has shown that his combos are definitely a lot stronger than Monk's, but Monk's shown that he can handle the pressure and won't crack under it. So it'll be definitely an interesting match to see for sure. There's a barrage into a jawbreaker, does manage to catch Awesome off guard. And another really good play there from Monk, able to use the kick barrage to cancel out the barrage that he knew he was coming from Awesome. There's a good catch with that, what do you call it, with the inhale, but that's exactly what we're seeing when you see Awesome, both of them popping rage here. When you see Awesome get those inhales, he gets a lot of damage off of it, whereas Monk tends to not get too much damage off of it, but he also has a higher tendency, seemingly from what I've seen, of actually landing the combos, or landing his moves to start the combos, just doesn't have as good combos. So it really is the difference between who can land more combos and who gets more damage off of it. Because even if Awesome can get a lot of damage off of these combos, if he's not able to land any of the combos on blind, then he's not going to be able to get the big damage. And so even if Monk is landing these small damage combos, he's going to be able to do more damage. But how much is that going to matter when Awesome's going to be able to land this big standoff combo, does manage to get that jawbreaker at the end of the barrage, which is going to be a lot of damage. But I think that Awesome might still be down a little bit here. We've seen a lot of damage so far come out from Monk, even if it's not these big combos. I'm blind again. I really don't know why people feel the need to ruin my ability to watch these games. I really wish they wouldn't. Whoever that is, fuck you. Anyways, regardless, we're going to see another kick barrage coming out from Awesome. Not going to work out, and I think that might have been Monk posing there, so he could be low on health, but I don't think so. There's the start of a combo, maybe? No, Awesome not going to get the combo. We've seen a lot of combos coming out from him in past games, but not a whole lot here. Is going to get that eye gouge, though. Once again, seeing the big combos that we've seen in previous games finally coming out for Awesome. I'm dying to poison. That's great. I think I'm going to have to move this match to a different server. I think there's a good chance, unfortunately. There's a time stop. Kind of questionable on that. Not sure why that was used. Looks like it stopped before the rage actually finished, though. We saw Monk get stopped for a little bit there since the time stop, kind of ends and then you get stuck in place for some reason because it doesn't work properly. Kick barrage coming out from Awesome. Not going to land that final hit, but does hit basically all of the previous hits. And there's, okay, barrage? Goes for the kick barrage right afterwards. Does not get that final hit, but that's also not going to leave him with a barrage. Nope, Awesome not going to be able to capitalize. And another jawbreaker coming out. Honest to God, I have no idea who's winning this one. Does get a good block on that eye gouge, though. And here's another kick barrage. Gonna dodge that last hit. Got a little bit of hits there. Monk opting to heal, which leads me to believe that Awesome might be up in this fight, but you never know. He could be... He could also be in trouble with health, but just trying to put the pressure on, seeing if he can close out the stock before Monk is able to. Does get the catch, but I don't... Yeah, not going to be able to get that... Not going to get the full catch there, considering that he was so far away that Awesome is going to be able to pull his stand back out. Stand jump. Another... Oh, okay, that's going to be a good catch. 19 damage with that jawbreaker. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Okay. He's fine. Awesome. I thought he might have been in really big trouble there, but I think he's going to be all right. Monk is going to be popping this rage, which is going to put him at the advantage as always. Not having access to time skip could potentially get ugly here. I don't know how that Starfinger hit. Oh, block break. This could be big. Yep, there it is. Awesome's going to drop the first stock to Monk. That's going to put Monk up 1-0 in grand finals. But if he does manage to take this second stock, it's going to be the bracket reset, and he's going to have to win again. That's the punishment from coming from losers. So he's not totally... Awesome's not even close to out of this yet. He's still got 3 tournament stocks remaining that Monk has to chip down through. Another good combo coming out. We've seen a lot of damage being lost from Monk when he takes out the boxing gloves to go for these M1s, but to be perfectly honest, it's probably better if he goes for those boxing glove M1s and then it guarantees him the use of those moves afterwards with the boxing moves than it is to get the extra damage and screw up the combo. So I don't necessarily think it's that big of a loss, even if it looks like it. Maybe at like super top level play, and I mean, we are looking at grand finals of a tournament here, but at the end of the day, as I've said quite a few times throughout the tournament, I think consistency is key here, and if that consistency means having your boxing gloves out and losing a little bit of damage, then I think it's absolutely worth going for. Awesome is going to get the inhale here, which is going to give him a little bit of damage, but he's not going to get those big combos we've seen earlier. I think Awesome may have maybe having a little bit of trouble here, considering that he hasn't been playing at all for the last maybe 30 minutes to an hour, whereas Monk has been constantly on the hot seat, grinding out, winning these games, trying to make sure he's optimized his combos and all that stuff, whereas Awesome has not had the chance to do that quite yet. But he is warming up, so we could see him pull things back. There's another, oh, okay, does manage to escape the combo. Awesome can't, Awesome can definitely be putting himself back in this for sure, though. I thought that was a Starfinger. Was not a Starfinger. Looks like we had a barrage finisher there. Tried to go for the mix-up. Here's a good catch, though. That's going to be a decent chunk of damage. Is going to get that kick barrage. Not going to get too much off of it, though. Opts to go for... Oh, man. That was really bad for Monk. He did not want to get his inhale canceled there. I'm not sure why the barrage came out there, but it looks like it worked, so I'm going to assume that Awesome used his barrage to panic barrage out of something and then got caught. I didn't quite see it. Is going to get caught once again by the Starfinger on Get Up, though. Not going to get too much damage off of it, but is going to get that Jawbreaker, which is going to do a decent chunk. Another catch. We've just been seeing Awesome get consistently caught over and over and over again by these Starfingers, but there's a standoff combo. That might be enough to put Awesome pretty well back in this game, because that's going to be, yep, a lot of damage. We've seen, like I said before, we've seen Awesome able to do some really big stuff, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's going to clean up that second stock, or that first stock, and it's going to put us at 1-1 in grand finals. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Monk's able to land more combos, but once Awesome lands these bigger combos, it really is sometimes enough to be able to put him up and put him ahead. Monk's coming back, gonna try to get some more of that damage. Awesome going to throw out that kick barrage, and it looks like Monk whiffed the did whiff the inhale there. Tries to go for some cheese with a block break, but doesn't quite get too much off of it. Another time skip. I think that Awesome may be playing a little bit more defensive than we saw earlier. Good parry, though, and we're going to see, yep, the big combos. Of course, Awesome being able to capitalize massively off of these. Does not want to get caught with a barrage. Does not get caught with a barrage. That's going to be good. Does tank that Jawbreaker, but you know what? Not getting caught with the barrage I think was absolutely worthwhile there for sure. Another kick barrage. How did that hit? Money back on that one. He was at about 8 miles away. Another inhale. Not going to play out, and it looks like a rage coming out here from Awesome, which is going to put which is going to give Awesome a little bit of an edge in the competition. M1's coming out. Those M1's only doing about 5 damage, considering the fact that Awesome does have rage mode. Awesome opting to use the time stop, likely using that so that he can get his time skip back. Probably wanting the time skip so he can continue to put pressure on. Not going to get caught on Get Up, and it looks like Monk is going to be able to block that inhale, so he's not going to be taking too much damage off of it. Some more M1s. Oh, good catch with the Starfinger, and another good catch with the Eye Gouge. But unfortunately, yep, there's the parry. Unfortunately, we did see Awesome use his inhale earlier, which means that he didn't have access to there. He is going to be able to use his barrage finisher to get him out of taking the damage from the inhale himself. And at this point, yep, there it is. I was going to say he's going to have his inhale back relatively shortly, and he does have it. We've seen Awesome slowly throughout the game start using his inhale more and more outside of combos to just try to get damage, because I think he started to realize that that even though, oh, okay, this could be bad. Maybe? No, okay, he's fine. But we have seen that there's a decent potential that Awesome has started to realize that waiting super long and just never using his cooldowns is not going to end up playing out in his favor. Looks like he is going to be able to panic barrage out of that combo, though, which is going to put Monk in a pretty good position. Does get the kick barrage, doesn't time skip out. I don't know if he didn't have it on cooldown or what, but he's going to take a little bit of damage there. Goes for that Jawbreaker, not going to work out. Is going to opt for the barrage. I'm not sure why, because that's going to set him up for the big combos. Yep, you cannot barrage against Awesome. You cannot do it. The second you barrage, you're tanking that massive damage combo that's going to do almost half your health, almost certainly. Awesome trying to put the pressure on, knowing that Monk is super low on health. There's no way he has too much health left. Awesome just absolutely trying to get that little bit of damage that he needs to, that he knows he needs to finish off Monk's final stock and take home this tournament. That might be it. There's a good chance this is it. Is that it? That's it. Awesome's gonna wrap up Monk's second stock and take home the win, making Awesome Awais, or whatever the fuck his name is, I can't pronounce it, your Eclipse Part 3 tournament, I forgot what my own tournament was called, Part 3 tournament champion. There it is. That's a wrap. Now you want me to go lose, right? Yeah, I know you want me to lose. All right, Awesome. If you're down for it, I'll play you. It probably won't go well. All right, hang on. I gotta switch stands. I'm not using Hierophant Green. Are you insane? I'm gonna lose so bad. I've not played any games today either. This is just gonna be a massacre. All right, hang on. I don't even know what I want to use. I'll be perfectly honest. I said I was gonna play King Crimson, right? That could work. I'm not using Hierophant Green. Are you nuts? Use the world? Fuck no. The knives don't even work. Hang on. I think this is the correct one. It might not be. I think it is, though. Let's see. Only time will tell. It is. Look at that. I have no spec though. I don't even know what I used, what my skill tree looked like on King Crimson. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I have no idea. It's been a while. That's my John. My John for today is that it's been a hot minute. Do I even have boxing gloves? I don't. We're gonna set this to 1. There goes your eardrums. I don't need those anyway, it's probably fine. Okay. Eclipse, show them who's boss. No promises on that one. No promises on that one. That's probably reasonable. This is kind of scuffed, but I think it'll work. Hopefully. Bruh. You're not saying who will lose, and I'm not saying who will win? Well, I'm telling you I'm gonna lose. That's all I'm saying. That would have been bad. Okay. It's time to lose. Too many people in the middle. How am I supposed to fight like this? This is impossible. All right, go time. Let's not lose, shall we? That was dumb. Bop! That's some damage. Damn it. That's alright, I'll tank that. Got him! No, you don't! Aw, how did I miss that? That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh, that's good. All right, one stock down. I got it. This matchup's pretty rough. I mean, King Crimson's broke as fuck, but you know. Well played. Got him again. I messed up my shit. I'm bad. I'm bad. Got him. GG's. You got my heart going. You got my heart going. All right. My crusty ass gameplay managed to pull through. That makes me feel good about myself. King Crimson remains overpowered as shit, and hopefully it gets patched because it's broken. That's all you need to see. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Good night, guys. I feel like I cheated. I used King Crimson.